I just thought, why not? Let me just take the chance and learn something new, something different. And plus, we don't have this in our country.
She trains 7 to 8 hours a day, juggling, twirling, spinning. Temi Aya is 16. Back home, she's a former Miss Teen Nigeria, but here she's a student, learning a foreign and ancient art.
It's difficult. It is stressful. It's fun, can be fun. When you know how to do some certain things, it becomes really, really fun to do. Takes a lot of practice, concentration, focus, and like I always say, hard work. You need to work really hard. Go!
Temi had been doing well in Nigeria. She was a top student at school with ambitions of going to university.
I want to model. Then obviously go to school, study mass communication. When I get married, when I have my children.
But then she made an unusual choice. She decided to go to acrobat school. Tucked in the southeast corner of Hebei province, Wuchao has put itself on the international map as the hometown of Chinese acrobatics. Its roots can be traced back to the Eastern Wei dynasty, where wall paintings depicted performers standing on their hands, spinning plates and doing tricks on horses. The Wuchao International School of Acrobatics has been training African students for 12 years as part of cultural exchanges. The 2014 intake included a group of young Sudanese boys, 2 Egyptian circus performers and 8 Nigerians, none of whom had any experience in acrobatics. Temi is one of them.
Okay, when the Olympics was held in Beijing, I saw a bit of acrobatics, I think, in it, like during the opening ceremony. So a bit of acrobatics and bending and the whole throwing thing. Yeah, so I've seen that once, and probably on the internet too.
Temi had not seen acrobatics live until she arrived in Wuchao, a 5-hour bus ride from Beijing. And her first impression?
Whoa, is this what acrobatics was all about? I can't wait to start.
Have you seen the Chinese children train before? How the Chinese kids train?
I have.
Do you want to be trained like that?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
You want to be a professional?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm starting to like acrobatics a lot, especially the straps things. When I just see them performing, it's the performance, what they bring out, what they show. It's really beautiful. And like, wow, the way they bend their bodies. And, it's really, really nice. I just like it. It tells a lot. It tells a story. It's just really nice. I like it.
International administrator Ni Guanhua was tasked with seeing the students through their year in China.
就最早来的时候，因为这些孩子都没有任何基础，他们对杂技这可以说是一片空白，对这个了解是一片空白。然后来了之后，这个他们就是说，因为杂技你毕竟它是要付出一定的那个体力，甚至呢要想这个技艺要想精湛的话，可能也得要受一定的这个时间观念不强，然后呢就是稍微的用一点力，稍微的劳累一点，可能就要休息这个。
And the hardest challenge they all had to deal with?
I would say the language. That's the language. We don't really understand what they say, but we try.
但是这老师们都非常有耐心，就是 我说不动，但我可以伸手去拉他。当他们过了一段时间，这个自己的技巧有一定进步的时候，他们感觉很有成就感，就非常高兴。慢慢的，对这个兴趣越来越浓厚。现在他们都能够做到主动的去这个进行这个训练。这是一个非常大的一个进步。而且呢，就是说，他们这个这个团队啊，这个小团队，因为他这一个国家算一个小团队嘛，内部也是比较团结。
So what happens when you put 8 strangers together in a strict school where they don't speak the language of the adults around them and they're not allowed out the gates?
Like family. Like family, 6 boys and 2 girls. Ooh, we have fun. It's really nice to just be with another girl because she's like a sister to me. I see her like my mom, my sister, my friend, because she's the only girl. And there's 6 boys. And I see the boys like my big brother or something. And then the little one, he's like my baby brother. So we take care of him. We're like a family, a small family. Definitely we argue, we quarrel, exchange words, but at the end of the day, that's part of everything. That's what makes a family. So we love each other. Yeah.
The students train 6 days a week, morning and afternoon, and take Chinese lessons in between practice. It's a grueling routine made worse by their dislike for the food.
Food is really not nice. I don't like the food at all.
But it's not all work. Ma Shuming, their lead teacher, sees herself too as part of that family.
我就感觉他们来到咱们国家，就是说远离父母嘛，离开国家，离开父母。我感觉这孩子怪不容易嘛，在这儿。所以说有的时候我说我上课的时候，你们把我就当成老师。下了课以后，我就是你们的妈妈。有什么困难啊？对，我身体有哪儿不舒服，你可以就给我说，我呢尽量给你解决，我能解决我就给你解决。我是这样。所以说每次他们嘛，就是练功，我一热我生气，我一瞪眼我一不高兴了，啊妈妈就给妈妈就这样
In a surprise move, academic director Wang Yang arranged an exam to test their first 2 months of training. 4 examiners sit upright, silently marking exam sheets as students go through each routine. The students are visibly nervous, and the acrobatics they were beginning to perfect all go wildly wrong.
很可能他这种水平的话，要惩罚他。
Leader C, Aya and Dukui. Don't like this. Practice hard, work hard.
必须得努力去做去，必须努力去做去。你
You must work hard.
不给他学，必须努力，更加努力的进来。
Once the examiners left the room, Temi brought the Nigerian students together.
I don't like the comments that man made. I don't feel bad, but I don't like the comments. Like you did rubbish. That's what it just looks like. You just did rubbish.
Temi is clearly upset at the performance, but fellow student Anna D, who was asked to be class monitor, takes over the meeting.
Because this is the first time we are doing anything acrobatics, and this is the first time we are being tested. So let's look at it that yes, so we did well based on we have no experience. I won't say doing well. I'll put it like this is the reason why you should consider these people. They've not done this before. They've not been to any place before. We are very far away from them. Forget these boys, they are just 2, we are 8.
The youngest of 3 children back in Nigeria, Anna D is fulfilling the role of leader for fellow students in the acrobatics school.
他们一来的时候吧，就是我就发现这个来了几天之后啊，他们不太好管理他们。就是说给他们一说话，咱们说一些个问题啊，他就说理解的特别快。而且他的组织能力发现他挺不错，比方说他们有的时候训练，有时候老师看不到，没说他们随意性强嘛，有时候训练就找不着人了嘛，我就可以给他说完了以后，他再给他们交代，对。
Later that night, sitting round one of the computers supplied by the school, Anadi explains his role.
The thing is, if nobody is training, the first person the teachers will call is Anidi, Koila, Koila.
Andy, not Ali.
Okay.
Andy.
They have a funny way of pronouncing our names. My name is Anidi, but they're like Andy, Koila.
The teachers tell us as teenagers the Nigerians were too old to begin training as acrobats. But why are they here on another side of the world learning a skill they would never be able to perfect?
比方说，我希望他们比如说能，就说他们学到的这些个东西，能在他们国家在办学校，让他们演出，比如说就是说从事这个行业去演出，或者是他们能以后能当老师。
A Nigerian student in the past had returned and set up a small acrobatic school in Abuja, and another group had managed to stay together and perform at weddings and festivals. But it'd be a tough year ahead to turn this group into professional teachers or performers. Temi is more pragmatic.
I want to be the best at everything. I want to try my hardest to work, just make everything really good. Because I can't just come and for 1 year and not be able to do anything. And I go back, what did you learn, what did you learn? I'm like, I can throw hats.
Given the harsh reputation of the school, the young Nigerians seemed completely unprepared for what they had signed up for. When we come back...
This is the Great Wall of China.
We meet up with the Nigerian acrobats on a rare trip out of school and visit the man in charge of funding their training. Mid-year, we go back to Wuchao to see how they're holding up. Coming from the bustling cities of Abuja and Lagos, these teenagers have had their worlds turned upside down, confined to campus just outside the small Chinese rural town of Wuchao. But for the first time in 6 months, they're on a trip to one of China's famous landmarks. Climbing the Great Wall, Temi was extremely excited.
We just came from Wuchao, and we spent like close to 5 hours on the bus. I'm really tired. This is the Great Wall of China.
As exciting as it was to see the Great Wall, Temi says it was a freedom to be in a big city again that she enjoyed the most.
And I was so happy because when we got back to the hotel, I saw McDonald's. Sorry, I have to say that because I haven't eaten McDonald's in like 4 years. So I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I wasn't really bothered about how much it was going to be. I just wanted to eat something, like have like a Happy Meal and a McFlurry, and I did. I was so happy. So yeah, that was like the best.
In a northern Beijing suburb not far from the Great Wall sits an educational establishment very far from the strict regime of Wuchao. This college houses the Chinese funders behind the acrobatics project.
We are providing a lot of different seminars or workshops for the participants from developed countries.
AIBO is the international training wing of China's Ministry of Commerce. It aims to provide capacity building for developing countries using the same technology and know-how that has helped lift hundreds of millions of Chinese out of poverty.
China is a largest developing country, We want to share our knowledge with other developing countries in the world. We invited about 20,000 participants from 170 countries and regions. It covers a very wide area.
AIBO focuses on healthcare, education, environmental protection and agriculture, but it also has a small cultural wing that offers scholarships in a few traditional Chinese crafts.
Now in the world, more and more people talking about Chinese miracle, China, not only powerful for its economy, but also it's very rich for its history and the Asian culture, even acrobatics,
Like the teachers in Wuchao, Jin Xu is optimistic about the potential of the student acrobats to become professional teachers and performers.
And we in China, we have our saying to teach the friends how to fishing, it's better than just give him a fish. The African teenagers, they are very good at, very good at acrobatics. They are hard workers. They learn very fast. And after 1 year study, they return back to their own country. They became a very big star. They do the performance in African countries. Also, some of them, they went to West Europe, even United States. They got more and more famous now. So we are very pleased and very glad to do this job.
Back in Wuchao, with less than 2 months to go before the Nigerians complete their training, we went back to check on them. Ni Guanhua, the school administrator, has seen many groups like this come through and understands their ups and downs during the year. He's confident the year is like no other and the program was on track.
从咱们这个国家来讲啊，这是一个咱们中国支援非洲援外培训的一个项目，这是属于国家的一个大的一个战略啊。然后从我们学校来讲，一个是我们能够通过这些孩子，把我们这个吴桥杂技学校的这个名声带到国际上去，然后能够把这个吴桥我们传统的这个杂技文化带到国际上去。 啊，这是对我们学校，这可以说对我们吴桥，这个作为这个中国的这个杂技之乡，啊，有一个非常好的一个宣传作用。同时，能够一个是在社会效益上、在经济效益上都能够为我们创造一些好的这些个条件。
But down in the training hall, the mood was not so optimistic. Tired and downbeat, Temi is starting to question why she is here.
I've been asking myself, why are they even doing this? In Nigeria, we don't do this. We don't do acrobatics. Okay, I've never ever seen. After taking out 1 year to come here, to study only acrobatics, no nothing, no maths, no English, nothing else, and I go back, what am I going to do with this? Like, I ask myself that question every day, and I'm like, I don't really know. I don't know.
Temi is the only Nigerian student who has kept attending Chinese class. But after nearly a year of Chinese lessons, Temi still finds it hard to respond even to basic questions.
The
students line up for a rehearsal for the final performance. From here on, they will rehearse repeating the same 5-minute sequences again and again, morning and afternoon. With less than 2 months to go to the final performance, will the Nigerian students finally pull together for their graduation? When we come back...
If anyone should see me doing this, they'll be like, wow, oh my god, the table's gonna fall, I'm kind of scared, I've never seen anyone doing this before.
The students put on a show. It's the day they have been awaiting for a year, the final performance. We find the students back in Anadi's room and ask them if they plan to stick together after they return to Nigeria.
How many of you do you think are going to become professional acrobats?
Professional acrobat. Fortune. Professional acrobat.
No? No. Will any of you use your acrobatics to earn money in the future?
Yes.
I do. Sure, I do.
Okay, how are you going to earn money?
Definitely, I would want to do that. Many of us have already made up our minds that, okay, yes, we are going to do individual programs. I don't think an acrobatic school is like the major for you to do something. Individually, those that are interested will definitely go and do stuff for themselves. Like me, there are a lot of things I could do individually. So the group thing is not a barrier for acrobatics for me.
One year, we were excited to play coming to China. We have spent a full and busy year here. We will never forget everything.
Excited to be nearing the end of her year in China, Temi is once again upbeat.
So are you excited, Temi?
I'm getting excited now.
She's the only one of 8 Nigerians who will perform solo.
Maybe along the way, I've had like some, thoughts and like why did I come here? It's not worth it. But now looking at everything, I think it's really worth it. I think it's amazing. It's an experience. Like this kind of opportunity doesn't come every day.
Their improvement has been great, that even the strict academic director seems optimistic about their chances.
应该说比他们刚进校的时候进步的很快，可能刚来的时候他们入门训练的时候进步比较慢，所以我对他们进行了批评。实际上主要是为了对他们一种促进吧，因为他们在我们学校训练的时间只有1年，如果说一直按照那个速度发展的下去的话，可能1年会完成不了我们的训练计划。
And the students proved the director right.
还行吧，他们毕竟是1年的时间，1年时间演出还是比较不错的，老师还是满意，挺满意的。我希望他们回国之后吧，还是我那个想法，就是回国之后，他们继续演出，或者是办学校，来弘扬我们吴桥这个杂技，毕竟他们学了1年不容易嘛。 要继续从事这个职业，这1年的时间还是不错的。才来的时候嘛，有点管理有点费劲吧，后来习惯一段时间之后，还是挺可以，挺好的，他们还是挺遵守纪律的，积极性很大。
Temi has no plans to continue her acrobatics study, but she feels the experience was worth it.
Anyone should see me doing this, they'll be like, wow, oh my God, the table's gonna fall, oh my God, I'm scared, I've never seen anyone doing this before. And I'm happy, because I spent a year learning how to do it, and it's part of me, it's part of my life, and I'm very happy I came here to learn this. No regrets.
Anna D has a different plan.
I would definitely like to teach. I would definitely like to teach. But on the other hand, before I teach, I would like to show people that, okay, this is what I can do. If not, they won't take me seriously. In Nigeria, we don't really have acrobatics like that. We only have them during festivals and carnivals. But it's not like professional. It's just people on the streets that do things and they're like, wow, this is amazing. But now, if you bring those things together and show those people ways they can make it better and perfect, I would love to do that. So I'm looking forward to going further.
10 days after the Nigerians left, a group of 25 Africans started afresh. Almost 2 years after finishing the program, we checked how Temi was.
Temi, tell me what you've been doing since you left Wu Chao's.
I've been in school, I'm studying international relations, and I've been doing a bit of acrobatics actually. I did foot juggling last year and this year. Yes, like 3 times.
So about 6 months ago, you sent me an email and you said that you said, please can you help me find a school that does acrobatics and normal teaching, because I really want to come back and do something different as well as my education. So what changed?
Since I found the school here already, I have to finish what I'm doing now, like what I'm doing. And after 4 years, we have 2 years left. Then I'll be able to go out and maybe continue acrobatics somewhere else, maybe out of the trial.
And what's your feeling about China, having spent a year there? You've now had more than a year back at home.
I miss China. I miss it. I actually want to go back. I want to go back.
After college, Temi plans to return to China to continue her acrobatic study. Anna D did not qualify for the Wu Chao scholarship program, but joined another graduate to form a company performing and teaching acrobatics in Nigerian schools. They all hope to spread awareness in their own country of an ancient art they learned in a foreign land. For Simon Asia, this is DJ Clark in Wu Chao, Hebei Province, China.